Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Deborah Musa, and I do this type of videos where we talk about growing up, organizing our lives, planning, all these good things. So if you like this type of videos, make sure that you're subscribed, you like this video, you turn on the notifications and all the good stuff. So I have my notes ready down here below, so I'll be looking down here. And with that being said, let's get on with the video. What does it really mean to be productive? What does it look like to you? What does it look like to me? Essentially, it just means to produce something, to work on something until you to produce something, basically. So that is what we're going to talk about. Whatever project that you have, at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you produce the results. Whether it's you are writing an exam, at the end of the day, you want to get the results. You're working towards losing weight. At the end of the day, you want to see the results of what you have been doing. So today we are talking about how to get the results, the steps in between the plan and the results. We're going to talk about planning, prioritizing, scheduling, all of those good stuff. So the first thing that you want to do is to set out a plan. You will be surprised at how much our lives requires planning. A lot of things that we do require planning. Of course, when we were younger, we would just go with the flow and see how things will turn out. But today, we have to plan out things so that we do not end up feeling overwhelmed or feel like there's just a lot of things to do. So that's where the importance of planning, that's where the importance of prioritizing comes. Basically, you can use a table right here. It's called the Eisenhower matrix or the Eisenhower box. That is just simply self-explanatory. This table will help you to learn how to prioritize your plans, to learn how to prioritize things that you want to do. And I have a similar version, a simpler version that you can use. I will leave it on the description below. You can download it and just try it out and see how it works for you. Tip number 2, it is to be organized. Get yourself ready. Organizing things, it basically means that you have your outfit for the following day ready. You have your lunchbox ready. You have your shoes ready. You have your electronics charged. You are just ready to go. You're just ready for life. You're ready to present yourself. You're ready to do what needs to be done. What we are going to do now, it is to schedule things. You can use Google Calendar to schedule when do you need to do this, when do you need to go and exercise. Scheduling things is so important. Like I mentioned before, we are not gonna wing things. We are not gonna just go with the flow. We are going to plan. We are going to schedule. We're going to put on things on the date and say, I am going to do this on this day. That will give your life so much of a structure. Tip number 4 that is going to help you to be more productive is to do the hardest thing first. It is hard, so automatically we would want to push it to be the last thing that we want to do on our list. But no, if you attack the hardest thing first, if you do the hardest task first, that will give you a sense of achievement. And in this channel, we love achieving things. We're all about achieving things. So do the hardest thing first, either in the morning. That is why sometimes it is better to wake out very early in the morning, doing the hardest thing first. But of course, we all have different schedules and stuff like that. But it is very, very important that you do the hardest thing first. The rest of your tasks, the rest of the plans that you have, they will feel like, oh, there's a small thing. I can just get this done quickly. Tip number 5 is to set small goals. You guys know how I always talk about setting small goals for yourself because they give you a sense of achievement. So small goals are very important. You don't feel like you're overwhelming yourself. Break down your plans into smaller and smaller goals. Those will help you a lot. I Like I always say, I do this a lot. Every single day I set a small goal, and I feel like I can achieve a lot of things by doing that. Okay, tip number 6 is to stop multitasking. I know that we have been taught to multitask, but it's very important that you focus on one goal. You give your 100% to that one goal, to that one task, and finish it, because multitasking requires you to focus on multiple things at the same time, and it's so easy to miss certain details when your focus is on another thing. So I used to be proud of the fact that I'm a multitasker, but that did not. Yeah, multitasking, it did not work for me. It does not work for me. Not that I cannot do it. It makes me feel very anxious. It just gives me a lot of anxiety. It also comes with this level of shame attached to it, because part of me feels like, oh, I feel like I didn't give my 100% because my focus was on another thing and another thing. But of course, this is something I still can do. I personally prefer just to focus on one thing and like perfect it. Tip number 7 is that we need to take a break. Be 5 minutes break, or 1 day break, or a week break, or a month, or a year. It's very important that we take that break to refresh our mind, to refresh our whole system. It's very important that we step away and just like really relax, take a deep breath. It's so important. I cannot stress how important it is. Even if you are at work, don't wait till your tea break or your lunch break. Just take like 5 minutes break for fresh air, just to refresh your mind, not to overcloud your mind with work, with tasks, with schedules, and all those things. Tip number 8, it is the 5-minute rule. So if you are struggling with procrastinating, this is going to be amazing. So basically, the 5-minute rule is to, if you feel like you don't want to do something, you don't want to get up and go for like a walk, or to go and do the dishes, just tell yourself that, okay, I'm going to do this for only 5 minutes and I will stop after that. Most of the time, after you started with the task, you will just obviously want to finish the task. So this is really great if you are struggling with procrastinating. Try the 5-minute rule. If you feel like you don't want to do anything, okay, I'm just gonna go and do it for 5 minutes and stop, and you will be amazed at how much this works. Tip that I have for you guys, in order to be productive and get more things done, is to time block. Time block, it's so powerful. Time blocking, it's really powerful. You set your time, you put on a timer for 25 minutes, you go do the task. Once the timer is off, you are done. You take a break for 5 minutes, and then you come back, set a timer for 25 minutes again, and then you do the task. You can do any task that you want using the time blocking method. Clean the house, study, wash your hair, or whatever it is that you need to do. You can use time blocking. It's very powerful. You feel like you are focused, you are laser focused, and you'll be surprised. You will get whatever it is that you need to do. You will get it done. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure that you are subscribed, you like, and you comment, and click on the notification below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.